it's Steve with
Susanna. Hi, guys.
back today with another video. It's kind of an interesting topic today. It's Disney based. It's about Snow White.
Yep.
If you guys didn't know, Disney is doing a live action remake of the classic fairy tale. And there's been a little bit of controversy about this movie since it was released that they were going to be remaking it. The first controversy being that Disney has selected a Latina actress to reprise the role of Snow White. Her name is Rachel Zegler. She just did West Side Story. You might recognize her from that or something. I don't know what else she's done, but I know she just did that film, which was a total bomb, by the way. So chances are, I know I didn't see it. You probably at home didn't see it. But either way, so Rachel Zegler is going to play the role of Snow White. So there was a little bit of drama about that because, well, I think for obvious reasons. I mean, Snow White is a story. And I don't want to get myself in trouble how I'm trying to word this. Snow White is a story that's basically like, her skin is Snow White.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they call Snow White.
That was the controversy there. And I think, honestly, I think most people really just don't care that much about it anyway. So, and I think like there was just more of a big deal made about it on Twitter, of course. But either way, let's fast forward though. Like last week? Yeah, last week. Peter Dinklage, who played Tyrion Lannister on Game of Thrones, he is a little person. Awesome actor. Love all of his movies. Love all the work that he does. He actually made some statements about Snow White last week. And do you remember what he said, honey?
Yeah.
He was basically saying, like, if Disney's going to make such a progressive version of Snow White, where they're going to try to tackle, add some diversity to the casting by, bringing on a Latina Snow White versus like a typical white, let's just say it, typical like white Snow White. He said, why stop there? He said, you're making a movie about dwarfs. Why Disney needs to do something about that. He pretty much went on a tirade about it and said it's just wrong. And so Disney, a day or two later, they responded to Tyrion Lannister's complaints, saying that they heard him loud and clear and that they are looking to do something different and that they would be even, let me see how they worded this, consulting with, because I don't know if I'm going to say this right, the dwarfism community about what they could do. So I don't know what exactly that would mean. Whether that would, hi baby. I don't know if that would mean bringing in or doing CGI, maybe using little babies, little children to play the dwarfs. I really don't know exactly what Disney was, what they were thinking there. And odds are, I don't think Disney exactly knew what they were. I think Disney was planning to use little people to reprise the roles of the dwarfs until Peter Dinklage voiced his issue with it or whatever. So,
I wanted to say that he should not complain because how I remember his all roles they give him, they gave because of his a small little person,
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
and the one thing for me, it's weird. So if the Disney going to do something different with dwarves, so they have to name it a remix because the classic, the classic is like a Brothers Grimm.
Yeah,
you can take and change it. It's not only in United States. I grew on that fairy tale.
Yeah,
and
in Russia, Soviet Union, Armenia.
In Armenia, we have cartoons and movies
with little people playing the dwarfs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what to say on it because when I first saw him being upset about it, it did make me kind of think well, maybe he does have a point. But also, I mean, it's a role for little people. And in Hollywood, there are not a lot of roles for little people. Mm-hmm. And that's where I'm going with this video. I mean, you're not going to, odds are Hollywood no time soon, let's just be honest, is going to be casting a little person to play 007, James Bond.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
They are choosing each person for the physical, for how the physically looking.
You need to have certain physical attributes to fill certain roles in movies in order for them to make sense. I mean, look, it's not to be mean or anything. It's just being honest. I'm not going to probably be cast in Hollywood to play in a basketball movie up against Michael Jordan because I don't look like a basketball player. You know what I mean?
they
Like,
will not
I'm not 6'9"
choose me for-
athletic guy.
Yeah.
And
there are
let's just be
certain
honest.
roles that
Yes.
they are choosing the youngest actors, like
Right.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 40, 50 years old, a woman can't go
Sure.
and play like Juliet,
Right.
right?
And so the interesting thing with Peter Dinklage was, like you said, is that all the roles that he's had so far have more or less been for him.
Yeah.
And it's given him an amazing career, a great, amazing financial wealth. Guy's super loaded, rich. And so that's why I want to make this video today, because I didn't exactly know what to say about it, because again, I'm not a little person. So I mean, everyone can feel the way they feel, and he did make me think about it, at least. Like, but so
That
another
will not be Snow White unless that movie, if it will, because it's
Unless
called
it-
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
unless they made like some fantasy creature CGI, like digital, which would not be good then, because it's not
Or
live
they have
action.
to made Snow White and Seven Giants.
Well, then you got to find giants to play the
Yeah.
giants. No, but so anyway, this is the story. You can see the title. It says Peter Dinklage's. I hope I'm saying that right. Snow White criticism draws ire from actors. So with dwarfism. So fellow dwarf actors or little people actors are kind of upset with his statements, and Disney now saying they may not even use little people as the dwarfs in the live action movie. And basically they're upset because they would love to have an opportunity to play one of those characters
Right, of
in
course.
their
Yeah,
careers and stuff. Not everyone has a career as big as Peter Dinklage's. There's many aspiring actors within the little person community as well that would love to have one of those acting roles in a Disney feature film like Snow White. I was looking for I wanted to find this here. Okay, quote. Let's see. The actor's name is Dylan Postel. He goes by the name Hornswoggle or Swoggle. I guess he's a WWE wrestler or some type of pro wrestler. He's been in many wrestling matches, that type of thing or whatever. Is a little person. And he definitely disagreed with Peter Dinklage's assessment of the situation. He said, "It makes me so sick." This is quote, "It makes me so sick to my stomach to think that there are 7 roles for dwarfs that can't get normal acting roles, or very few and far between roles. And now they are gone because of this guy," he said. Postal said, "To be in a remake of one of the biggest fairy tales, biggest Disney stories of all time, it would be enormous. I know me and 6 other little people who would love this role. Disney, call me. This would be a dream role. I'm begging for one." So basically, I mean, that's what it is. Like, this is a great opportunity.
Of selfishness, you know.
So anyways, that's the gist of the story then. So it'll be interesting to see how Disney goes about casting these roles in Snow White. It's interesting that the movie's already kind of saturated in some controversy already. And it'll just be interesting to see how they go about how they go forward with casting the dwarfs. I don't know. CGI, if they'll still use little people, we'll find out soon. Honestly, I'm not that looking forward to a live action remake of this movie. I haven't been a huge fan of the Disney live action remakes. Maybe the only one I enjoyed a little bit was the Aladdin. But we saw that in the theaters. I think we just enjoyed the Will Smith soundtrack.
Yeah.
I think that one more
He
came.
did a very good job.
I think that one more came down to Will Smith. We're big Will Smith fans and watching the music and the dancing choreography in that movie. But other than that, like Disney live action remakes, none of them have been a big hit for us. For me, I would rather just see Disney start focusing on new stories, new movies. Look how good Encanto is doing. We haven't watched all of it yet. We started it a little bit today. Of course, when you have a little baby, sometimes they can interrupt your viewing time, but and recording time. But anyway, you have anything you want to add to this before we end this
I
video?
want to say that we respect and we like the actor.
Yeah, I love Peter
Yes,
Dinklage.
it's not. I want to say that this conversation, it's not about that. We really like him like an actor, but I am for myself. I'll tell. I'm not agree to do every time big changes with the classic stories.
Yeah,
because
that's-
eventually, like the new generation, will not know the true story. Not everybody will go and read the correct like a fairy tale. They will like watch the movie and they will think that is the story.
We live in an era in movie, filmmaking, television, whatever, where everybody wants to see a physical version of themselves on screen right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not something I care about. I mean, we're Armenian. I don't need to see Superman as an Armenian guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to see the I don't know. I'm trying to think of an iconic character. The Joker from Batman doesn't need to be Armenian or something. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes there's just a little bit of too much of that. And I think Peter Dinklage is just overthinking this one a little bit, even though I know that's a different thing or whatever. But his is just, I think, more about, I really don't know what he's upset about.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's upset.
Right.
What again, like, you know, it's a tough one. It is what it is. I think he's just overthinking it. And I think, unfortunately, like the gentleman said in the article, like, he's hurting other people within his community that could have an opportunity to get their faces on screen and you know, develop and build their career. It's a great opportunity for them. And unfortunately, he may have ruined that for them. And I can understand why they're upset. I'd be upset too. Because there's not, like, you know, like the article says, there's just not that many roles for little people in Hollywood. It is what it is.
Right.
So anyway, anything else you want to add, honey?
No, I said what I was.
Baby Marie, you have anything to say?
Yeah, no, she was just playing with me.
Guys, as always, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and thanks for all the new subscribers. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. I want to know what you guys think about the Snow White situation with the 7 dwarfs. Is Peter Dinklage right? Should Disney go in another direction with this? Is CGI the answer? Is using children the answer? Is Peter Dinklage just being way too sensitive and actually hurting his own, I even hate to say it, his own community, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think this actor, though, in my opinion, he's probably right. Like, he's just spoiling the opportunity for other people in the community. So, guys, take care. Have a great one. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.